Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan.
Well, beautiful sunset tonight. This one sent in from Paul Taylor. Beautiful right there on Siesta Key. You can see some high clouds around, making for some interesting colors there. I used to fish right in this location many times and many years ago on North Siesta. Cheryl Jimmy sending this one in. The pier's still there after all these years, although it has taken a beating. We are looking at a lot of rainfall down to our south right now, from Cuba stretching through the Keys and up into South Florida. This is all kind of working its way around an area of low pressure, which could develop into a tropical depression or possibly even a tropical storm. But right now, it doesn't appear that it's going to be a big storm in terms of wind, but it will bring some rainfall and some heavy rain too. It's still up in the air as to whether we're going to see a lot of that here, but there's a pretty good chance that we will see some storms. But as far as the heavy weather, if it scoots along the east coast of Florida, we'll get a lot more there. No rain to report around now. We had a few showers, a few brief showers near Lakewood Ranch, about a ½ inch reported there. Also up near Bayshore Gardens, and then over an inch near Northport into the places to Venice, East Venice, and Englewood saw about a ½ inch of rainfall. But we're really focused on this area down to our south right now. You can see a lot of storms even at this hour still kind of gathering well south of Cuba. This is all headed to the north. Now the chances have increased too from the National Hurricane Center up to 40%. At this time yesterday it was at 10%. So you get the picture. Things are looking more and more like we are going to see something pop up and eventually move northward. Now conditions will become less favorable in about 3 to 4 days from now. So it looks as though even if it were to develop, it wouldn't be around long. And you can see this area of low pressure right here. Although it is starting to move away, it's still close enough to keep conditions somewhat marginal for this to develop just north of Cuba. And that's what the thinking is. Right now, currently we have 80 degrees and still a heat index at 85. The dew point temperature is at 75 degrees and the east winds are at 8. The high today was a hot one, 91, and 88 is the normal high, the record high, into the mid 90s for us. The monthly rainfall total well above average at 11.59 inches, and we could get a lot more rain over the weekend. This is one forecast model. I want to show you this, and you'll see what happens on Friday. And the showers start to move in closer to us, a little bit better chance for activity around our area. And then on Saturday, this particular model shows that low kind of moving up off the coast of Jacksonville, with us getting showers and storms in the afternoon, but not a lot of all-day rainfall there. So there's still many other models suggesting that it may be slower in movement. It may move a little bit off more to the west, but nonetheless, there's a large area of unsettled weather there in the Western Caribbean and in the Eastern Caribbean. The good news is that Maria and Lee are heading off to sea and moving away from the United States. They'll kind of crisscross over there over the northern portions of the Atlantic in a few days from now, but nothing going on as far as land areas go. Some shipping interest, we'll see a problem there. As far as temperatures go, nice fall weather in Detroit, Toronto, Cleveland, and Chicago right now, but still warm here in the west coast of Florida. Well, the forecast looks like this for boaters tomorrow. East winds turn to the northwest, 10 knots. It should be a good day boating, a light chop, and the water temperature really quite warm, 87 degrees. The UV index will be at a 9 tomorrow. Showers and storms rolling in later in the day. Sunset will be at 7:20 tomorrow, sunrise at 7:22. Tonight, isolated storms off in the Gulf, but nothing over land, 75 for a low. And then tomorrow, look for partly cloudy skies, a good chance for late day storms. Some of those storms could bring some locally heavy rain. And the extended forecast is calling for elevated rain chances through Tuesday.